Okay, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, so tell me your name and your trail name.
My name is Lyle. My trail name is Chicago. I'm from Cicero, Illinois. And I came out here to do the Appalachian Trail because my doctors told me not to.
Because you're rebellious.
Well, no, I have cancer and they tell me that I might not live to the end of the year. And I don't know if they actually know what they're talking about. Maybe they do, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue. But I decided I was going to do this. This is something I've been wanting to do since before I had a family, and life just happened and raised a family and did other things, and now I'm out here.
And now you're out here. Yeah. So what is it? What's the appeal of the Appalachian Trail?
I'm not sure what the appeal of the Appalachian Trail is.
Like you've wanted to do it this whole time, and now you're like, you're making a decision to hike the Appalachian Trail, even though your doctors are telling you not to. What's the draw?
First of all, I read a book called Grandma Gatewood's Adventure. It was something like that. I don't remember exactly the title. My mind's not always here. But the book I read was about this lady who she told her kids she was going to go for a walk and she never returned. Which I looked at it, and when I read the book and the adventures she went through, I decided, this would be something I want to do. I've never hiked.
Oh, really?
I've never hiked before. This is a little tougher than I thought it was going to be, but
It is tough.
I've met a lot of interesting people, and there's a lot of good people out here.
Yeah.
So that is my reason for coming out here. Doctors, and because I don't think they understand, and just it's so freeing out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You run into your thoughts is what keeps you going, or what makes you stop.
Yeah. Yeah. And your goal is, you started in Springer,
I did.
and we are now at mile 625, I think it is.
625.2.
We're not counting.
Oh, yeah, no, we are definitely not counting.
And then I think you told me that you're going to go up to Catogden. So talk to me about your plans.
I'm planning on going to...
Oh, I know. Harper's Ferry. Yep.
Harper's Ferry and doing a flip-flop because I know for a fact I cannot make it to Katahdin.
Yeah.
And because they close
October 15th. Yep.
October 15th, so I know I can't make it there in time, so I'm going to go to Harper's Ferry and do a flip-flop.
Yep.
Which means I'm going to either take a bus, a plane, vehicle, or something to get up to Baxter State Park in Maine and go to Katahdin and then work my way back.
Yeah.
That will give me enough time because the weather down south is usually much better.
Yeah. Yes. And you'll get it out of the way. And you're going to send a picture, right?
I am definitely going to send a picture to my doctors. They're not going to like the picture, but I decided I was going to go up there and I was going to stick out my tongue at them and go, nah, I made it. I don't care what you people think. And I'm going to have a sign that said, I made it here.
Yes,
and
you
I'm
did.
continuing.
I love it. Talk to me about what is the diagnosis that you have? Do you mind sharing?
The diagnosis I had lung cancer, and they removed one of my lungs, and then they found out I had a brain tumor and got a hole in my head.
Yeah.
And they told me the prognostic is not good, that they probably didn't think I was going to live until the end of the year, and I don't understand how they come up with this.
Yeah.
They didn't put me here.
Yep.
As far as I know, they didn't put me here.
Yeah.
The man upstairs put me here, and he hasn't told me that I'm leaving yet.
Yeah.
There's too much stuff I want to do, and so I'm going to continue doing things, or like I tell people, or become bear food.
Or become bear food. I think bears are vegetarians.
I don't know. I heard about a bear biting a young lady in the butt.
That's true.
So I don't know if they're vegetarians. I haven't got close enough to them to find out. I've seen a few, but I don't really want to.
So what would you be doing right now if you had listened to your doctors?
Sitting on the couch dying.
Sitting on a couch dying. Instead, you come out here to the Appalachian Trail to live.
There's so much out here. You get the air is healthy. The
Yeah.
people are healthy. You can't come out here with a negative attitude because you'll never get anywhere. You can't get anywhere in life with a negative attitude. You just have to roll with the punches. You
Yeah.
just go.
Yeah.
You can't make a decision. I tell people I make the worst decisions because I make a decision with the flip of a coin.
Yeah.
This is how I have lived most of my life. I've
Yeah.
worked all of my life to be able to do what I wanted to do, and I just don't think people should stop. I think if you have a dream or want to do something, that you should do it. I've heard of people quitting their jobs just to follow themselves. This is good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's reasonable.
Yeah.
I'm not a reasonable person myself. I try to think of stuff and then I do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, that's about the best I can do or tell anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. Yeah. So any other like thoughts? Like what else do you want to do?
I'm planning on doing all of the trails if I have time.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to do the PCT first, but with the snowpack and all the other problems they were having out in California this year, this is the one I decided to do.
Yeah. Yeah. The PCT, what is the snow was really, really bad this year.
They said they wiped out a couple of bridges and other things.
Oh, really?
You know, I don't like having to figure out how to cross things.
Yeah.
I crossed a river. It was only knee high,
Yeah.
but with the currents and stuff, I'm glad there was a rope,
Yeah.
or else I probably wouldn't have done it.
Oh, just recently, like
Yeah.
10 miles ago or 20 miles ago.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So, do you mind, what was your occupation before you came out here? And did you retire or did you quit? What was
I
the,
worked in x-ray equipment. I built and tested and sold x-ray equipment for quite a few years, and I retired in 19. It's still 19, right?
it's 20.
Oh,
It's 20. Yeah.
2020?
2020. Yeah. You did tell me that earlier.
2020, and I moved down to Georgia to practice
So
for
3
this, and there's no practice for the Appalachian Trail. You can practice all you want.
Yeah.
You can walk 20 miles, 30 miles a day around town. It doesn't do.
And when was your initial diagnosis? Just,
My cancer diagnosis, my lung was 7 years ago.
okay.
And
So,
I
so
thought-
you were diagnosed with lung cancer before you retired.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I thought I was, quote unquote, a cancer survivor.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
it's
and it
usually-
came back.
It's usually 5 years,
Oh, I see. Okay.
and then it just. Then they found out because I was going to do this in 20, and then in 21 or 20 they had it closed because of COVID.
Right.
That's when I retired because I wasn't going to deal with the COVID, and because people are not as clean as they should be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And so I retired then, and I was going to do the trail in 2020, but they closed because of COVID. 21 they closed
Right.
part of the trail. I didn't want to come out and do part
Part
of
of
the
it.
trail.
Okay.
So in 2022, I went in for a checkup, and they found out I had a brain tumor and got rid of it. And they keep trying to tell me to come back and sit and let them look at things, and I keep telling them I will when
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good decision that you're making personally. I just
Well,
you can get caught up in that system and like what are you
never get
doing?
done.
Yeah, you'll never get done. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And they keep harping on the bad things. Well, you have cancer. This is a bad diagnosis. We don't know if you're going to do this. And nobody should listen to this.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they tell you you can't do something, or if you got a bad diagnosis. Let's say you have leukemia. Leukemia is also bad. That you need to come do this. You need to do chemo, or else it won't. You might get affected, and you won't be able to do anything in life. I don't understand how they know this and how they can do this. You need to actually look and find out for yourself what you think you can do. And if you think you can do it, do it. That's about all I can think of.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for your time today.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I really appreciate you investing in me today. I hope, and you're going to go out and hike today, yeah?
No, I'm staying today, and I've got to leave by 6 in the morning, or else I won't get any miles in.
Oh, yeah. I know, because it's such a vortex here. The food.
Breakfast, it's what, 9 o'clock?
8 o'clock, yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, gosh, right now it's 10 o'clock.
I have, if I don't leave by 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, I don't get any miles. I walk anywhere from 7 to 15, depends on terrain. If it's downhill, I feel lucky I get 15 miles in.
Yeah.
Don't get that often when you're on the Appalachian Trail. There always seems to be a lot of uphills, and I don't know where they come from.
They keep coming at us.
You get uphill, and you go, all right, I'm there. And then you go uphill. But people always do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Don't let other people decide for you.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, that's good advice. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think we have a choice, even how we live, and we have a choice in how we die too. I think it's all up to us.
It is all up to us.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to go.
Yeah.
You don't have the power to say, I'm going to die tomorrow, unless you jump off a cliff. And then it's really not a good thing.
Yeah.
The only person who really has power over when you're going is the man upstairs.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he's fickle or if he just does, if something is preordained or what. I do not know.
Yeah.
But all I know is you should always follow what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Chicago.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. All right.